Hello, we're back. Let me make sure we're all on live chat so we can follow the live chat. So for those of you who were here yesterday, you know we start putting stuff in the cups. Still got tons of Lego. We're not going to go through all this today. What I was going to do now is actually sort out the cups a bit more and then start actually adding it into. Ooh, not that. Start adding it into the store, literally, right? So I plan on putting buy bricks into these big what are they called, freezer bags, and then they go into the big storage unit at the back. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions or anything at any time, feel free to leave them in the chat section. I do have my eye on that. So I am going to start picking these out. So I'm starting with the bricks because I think that's easier. And it's kind of I'm going to resort them by types of bricks now. And I've got little cups picked as well, so we'll sort all these out. These are 6x2s. There's some larger ones. And this one, in between ones. And then afterwards, when we add them, we do cup by cup. Fred is late. No, Fred is here. No. Can you not see us? I think we're live because I'm actually following on my own other device and they can see that we're here. Maybe need to refresh. It says we're live, so hope you can see us. Let us know if you can see us. We're definitely live, at least it says so. Maybe refresh. Oh, refresh, let's spell it correctly. So we've got lots of 2x4s, which is good. Those should be quite popular. Standard 2x4 bricks. All sorts of colors. Alright, great. Cool, you can see us now. So yeah, we're sorting out the bricks that we did yesterday. What I'm doing them now is kind of like sorting them by brick type. So I've got 2x6, 2x10, 2x8, 2x4s. Actually, we've got lots more different types that we will do in a second. Maybe I'll do the 2x2s in this one. We've got lots of 2x2s. So when it comes to adding it into the store, it'll be easier because these are all the same type. It's just different colors. So you don't have to keep looking for different brick numbers. That's the idea behind it. And one thing we might also have to do is that if we have existing bricks of the same type and color already in our unit, we will take them out to make sure that all the same ones are in the same location. We'll get to that. Although I don't think I have many used bricks. Interesting. Lots of 2x2s. So how are you all today? It's Sunday evening here. And looking forward to going to the Lego store tomorrow. I've told my sons, they're quite excited too. So yeah, we'll do the same principle with the plates as well. I thought it'd be easy to start off with the bricks. Let's get some. I've got quite a few 2x3s as well. Then once we've all sorted these, then I'd take cup by cup and start adding them into the store. Oh, gotta be careful. Sometimes there's stuff in there. Move it back in here. That's not being added today. Cool. Today it's flown past. We finally managed to clear some of the boxes I had in the hallway. I had some of my last Lego haul from last weekend that's still been lingering around in the hallway. I hadn't got around to do it, so now that's all in the storage unit as well. I've got quite a few 1x6 bricks. Let's move the plates out of the way because I'm not going to need this for now. Six. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions or anything, feel free to leave them in the chat. You know, I do have my eye on the chat as always. And I know for some people this is not the most enjoyable sort of content, but the reason why I kind of do this is I'm doing this anyway. Sometimes people come on here and they have some questions, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions that people throw at me. Boom, boom. It's like I'm going to be in this room anyway doing it, so might as well be online. Didn't realize how many 2x3 bricks there were in here. Might need another cup for the 2x2s. Definitely have the most of those. Get some 1x6s. 1x6. Maybe I'll get some of the little cups now for the other stuff. Get some 4s. 3, 4. So 1x4. What are these? These are what? I've only got 2 of these. Another 1x4. I think this way is definitely probably a more efficient way of sorting out the Lego. You know, I think when I start putting them in bags like this rather than by colour, but by type, it'll be easier to find them as well. Just 2x3s, 1x3 I mean. how are the Philippines today? These are different hollow ones. They deserve a different cup. Oh, I haven't got any little cups here, do I? No. These are big ones. Another hollow one. Such a good feeling knowing that tomorrow is Monday and I don't have to turn on my work laptop. That doesn't belong in here. That's a tile. Fell asleep while watching the live stream. Okay, well, yeah, not surprised. It was quite late for you, or early, should I say. Or maybe I need to be a bit more lively, try not to put people to sleep. Join the live sleeping session with Fred. Not sure if there's a YouTube need for that. You never know, right? Oh, this is a 1x2. Alright. I can now actually stack these. And now we're getting to the point where we can actually start adding stuff, which is exciting. So I've sorted all the bricks out into different cups, so by type. Now let's start adding bricks into here. The one thing I'm going to have to go on as well is make sure I'm on Bricklink and do a check to see if we've got any of these existing ones already in the inventory before we add it. And make sure I have two tabs, one to add and one to find. Let me have a drink meanwhile. So yeah, I think this is like the easy bit, right? When I'm going to have to start going through all this, which is the non-bricks, non-plate stuff, all the random elements, that's when I was going to take lots of my time, and I feel like this is probably going to be for the future. I just want to get all the bricks and plates in first. Alrighty. Oh, so make sure we go into parts. We'll start with bricks. I'll say let's start with the 2x4, right? That'll be the 3001, I guess. Yeah, 3001. Let me just make sure I put the condition of used, because I only want to look at my used ones. 3001. See what I have in stock. I have none in stock, so that's easy. I don't have to check in there. Well, I have some in stock, new ones, but not used. So that will make it very easy. So when it comes to adding these, because everything is just going to be added. I'll just sort by color. I'll start with black. This is what I don't like about the thing. You have to everything pretty much add manually. Kind of look at the pricing as well. First of all, maybe I should label this bag. Where's the marker pen? So I'm just going to call this Bricks 1. Bricks number 1. Although I have a feeling this bag will get quite full, but as I start, it will start to get lower and lower. How many bags are you going to sort left? I'm not sure I understand. I've still got to do all this at some point. I don't have any plans to do that this week, to be honest. But I want to get all these bricks and tiles sorted. If I had a look at some of the minifigures, it's kind of like almost impossible to figure it all out. Yeah, I just want to get started with this, and then we'll see how it goes. and then maybe I'll just do another session maybe next week, sorting a few things out, but that'll be more complicated. Maybe I'll have to just stick to finding some, maybe I'll just have to do it as it goes and just take it through it rather than sorting it. I haven't decided yet. This is, I think, is the best part, right? Because this is actually where you put everything up now for sale. You actually get to add it to the store. So start with the colors. So one thing I have to do when I add it to my store, I have to put a location in the remark section, and the remark will be bricks 1, which is the bag 1. So I know where to find it then. If I get an order, that's what it will say. I didn't realize these are 10 pence average price used at the moment. New listings in the UK. Well, it's not bad, is it? They are in good condition. That's 2 black ones, so let's call it bricks 1. We've got 2 of them. Got in the price. And they're used. That's the first 2 bricks added. 2 2x4s. There they go. Blue. I'm kind of trying to do it by color that I know is like alphabetically in the list, more or less. So. I need to make sure that I do that on it's opening a new tab, otherwise this will take forever. Boom, boom, boom. Blue ones are not going to be worth that much. I know that for sure. So if anyone's got any question whilst I'm on here, feel free to leave them in the chat. This is a bit slow today. Yeah, I see these are only about 50p. Oh, 5 pence, I mean. Got 4 of them. Let's make sure I open a new tab. That'll be easier. So we got 4. Let's first add, it goes into bricks 1, that's right. We have 4. And they're 5 pence. And they're used. Add to inventory. Maybe I need to take a note of how many I've added as well. Bricks. To keep out of my cost, because the cost per brick is kind of what I'm trying to also allocate. So I've got 6. Maybe let's just get a calculator open. It'll be easier. 6. Cool. Right, next. We can close this tab because we're going to go to another color. Dark bluish grey. We've got 5 of the dark bluish grey. Change colour. And the dark bluish, not dark brown, dark bluish grey. Why does it keep going to dark brown? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Right, these are worth quite a bit. 12 pence. And they're in high demand. Alright, let's add these. Five of these. Bricks 1, 5. Used. So right, if anyone's got any question or anything exciting Lego, I just can't wait for the stores to open, because the one thing I do find annoying now that you can't even check on the website if they've got stock in store. They've not even made that available yet. The one thing I did see there's a promo calendar in the UK for April, and it does say something like VIP, which hopefully that will be double VIP points, but there's no real advertising for it. So we'll find out tomorrow. I also did find out that one of my orders, the payment hasn't gone through with PayPal, so I've got to call up Lego tomorrow as well to make sure that my account's not blocked, because that'd be embarrassing. So I'll probably have to pay with a different method. Sort that out. So dark tan, bricks. Oh, there's lots of these. So how many are there? There's 4. Let's add 4. Cool. So that's not what I wanted to do. Just want to make sure I've got live chat on. I do. So 4 of these. Seems slow, Bricklink. I'm not sure why. I did notice I've got a few orders I need to catch up with today as well. It's always good, people ordering. We appreciate that. The key thing as well is making sure we have stuff in the store to sell, right? Because if not, people won't be ordering. I think green's going to be the next. Actually, we've got dark purple. Got 1 dark purple. It helps when you know the colors of Lego, what they're called. Dark purple. Okay. +1. Decided that tomorrow I'm going to take my camera to the Lego store. Might just take it on my phone. We'll see how that goes. But I want to film what they have in stock, so I might make a video of it. Add to inventory. Another one added. Now we go green. Shouldn't take too long because there's not that many colors left. Bricks 2x4, and I suspect these will go quite quick. 2x4 are always in demand. I've been looking up today for seeing if there's more bulk buys. Some people ask for some crazy money on bulk Lego. Completely deluded. Make sure I keep track of the quantity. There's 4 of these. Right. What day are we today? We're the 11th, the date. Just wondering if there's any interesting new sets coming out this month. I must admit I haven't been looking at a lot of the news of Lego. See if anything is coming up. I guess everybody's waiting for May the 4th now, right? Star Wars. Not light grey, light bluish grey. 2 of them. So you're making any more animation films? 0.13. Two of these 0.13 used. God, I don't like adding used bricks. It's just so tedious doing it this way. When you're used to dealing with new bricks and using the software that I use, it's so much more simplified than this. Now the next one is red. 3, 4, 5. Plus 5. Red one should be quite common. Not reddish brown, that's next. It's red, I said. Maybe I should just use the mouse rather than the touch screen. Red. Right. 5 of these. Big difference in price between used and new on these ones. New is like nearly 16 pence. Current pricing, wow, the average current pricing is way inflated. Because one person is trying to sell £10 a brick for the red on new. £10 for one of these. That's what someone's listed them at. That's why it's completely inflated the new pricing. The average price, alright, is more, yeah, 10 pence. It seems a bit more realistic for new ones. I was like, what? So yeah, 6 pence for used. That's what we'll list it at. Yeah, some people completely go crazy with what they add. This is red. Got 5 of these. 6 pence. Add. Now we've got reddish brown. We've got a fair few of these. 4, 6, 8, 10. Of these. Let's see how much we can list these for. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I saw the Looney Tunes that day. They look nice. I'm not a big minifigure enthusiast, as you may know, but I did see that today, and that they look really good. I can see them being popular. Well, that was nice and easy. Now we've got tan. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 tan. So that's tan. How much are the tan bricks worth, or being listed on average? I got a few new ones, but used ones I haven't got. I do now. That was 11 of them, wasn't it? Yeah. Bricks. This always takes longer than I think it will. But it's good to have these sort of things again to have in stock. Because sometimes people just buy based on price and not on condition. They don't want to buy new. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 white ones. Let's add those as well. White. What will I do with the used bricks? These ones, well, basically what I'm doing now, I'm adding them to my Bricklink store, so I'm making them available for sale. This is what the whole purpose is of what I'm doing. I'm now adding everything into my Bricklink store, so people can now go and buy these. That's why I've been sorting them to make them available. The ones that are under the desk that I haven't sorted, they will eventually get added to my store, but it might take some time. It's a matter of when, you know, I feel the urge and need to add more stuff. And we'll get around to it, but it's going to be in stages because there's a lot to it. Lots of little parts, but there's something that we need to do, right? Just get rid of it. The good thing is that when I, you know, with used stuff, no, let me talk about the other way around. When I deal with new bricks, everything is in its own location, separated, segregated, because it's new. I don't mix it, even though, you know, when you order it from Lego, the new sets, you get it in bags and there's like 10, 15 kind of bricks together. Everything here stored that is new is completely segregated in its own storage section. So, but with used, I put everything kind of like together, although now I'm doing it by type, so I'm going to bricks together, plates together, tiles together, and then I don't know yet what I'm going to do with the other ones, how to sort the other stuff out, probably wheels and some other bits, modified bricks maybe, kind of have to see how many I have of each. But then I don't really care, right, because I can just easily pick them, you know, bricks should be easy to find. The thing that I found difficult when I started sorting by color is when it's all black and you have to find a little piece, all blacks, and you have to, you know, you have some big pieces like plates and bricks covering little pieces, it's more difficult to find it. And I think this is going to be quite easy, straightforward to find things. So I haven't added this yet, have I? Let me just check. I think I just distracted myself whilst I was doing this. Let me just double check if there's anything added yet. I don't think there is. But there were 11 white ones. Just want to check if I've listed them already or not. Boom, boom, boom. No, I have not. No, let's do that then. 11 whites. Why am I doing that? It's surprisingly easy to put my kids to bed tonight, knowing that they're going to the Lego store tomorrow. And I might go in the morning. It'll be quieter, hopefully, although I suspect there might be a queue. And I got 3 yellow ones. And they're all Lego. Are they? Yeah, they are. So it looks like I got 62 by 4 bricks in total. Yellow. Let me just write down 60. Not yellowish green, yellow. I might go for the 2 by 2 ones next, because those are the probably the largest amount of quantity I have. So So how many yellow? I haven't got any yellows at all. Sold some before, but I haven't got any. Alright, 6p. Boop, 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 boom. £6. These are yellow, yeah. Well, this is still easy because I haven't got any of these existing bricks that I have to take out as well. If I had bricks already, the same bricks in storage sold, I have to take those out and put them all together because I don't want to have bricks in 2 different locations, right? I want to have everything in the same place. Hi Nisa, how are you? So we are continuing the work we did yesterday. The one thing I've started doing now is, you might see on the big camera, on the little camera, I've got lots of cups here. I'm started the bricks that I had, I've kind of sorted them now by individual type. So I've just done all the 2x4s, you can see, and I've started adding them to my Bricklink store now, doing it manually. And yeah, I'm just doing the bricks at the moment. It's gradually going through it. I find it a pain in the backside to do everything on Bricklink, manually adding stuff. Yeah, I have lots of 2x2s, so these are the next ones I'm adding. Alright, we've done 3001. Oh no, why did I shut that tab? Oh yeah, yeah. Clearly not concentrating. I think this is 3003, I think. Let me just guess. Yeah, it is 3003. Let's see if I've got any of these in stock already, because if I do, I'll have to go and get them used. 3003, any used? Let's search for all the new ones. Let's go back to the condition search. Oh, come on. Used 3003. Here we go, let's see. Have I got any used ones? If I do have to take them out. Nope! Easy. Love it. Yeah, start with black. Top of the list. 3, 6, 7 black. I'm just putting all the bricks in one together, right? So 3, 6, 7. Let's add 7. Black. So everyone had a good day today? I had a very lazy day today, I must say. The only thing I really did was go to Tesco, get some food, and go to the storage unit to drop off some boxes that I had in the hallway. Apart from that, just watch some football, played with my kids on the trampoline, and now I'm here. Make sure I open this in a new tab, because I want to keep this tab open. Come on. Oh, for goodness sake. I've done something already. Let's open it in the same. This is not what we like. You've been sorting used Lego all day. Wow. I had a look, I must say, online, see if there's any used Legos, because since I started doing this last night, I was like, oh, wonder what sort of prices people are asking for. Some people are asking for absurd amount of money for job lots. I'm like thinking, who are these fools that would buy this? Like, something like, people are asking like £500 for like 20 kilos of worth of Lego. I'm like, what are you thinking? No one's going to pay £25 a kilo. So this is sorry, I'm just getting distracted. 7 of them. But yeah, I need to get through this lot first. I'll see how quickly all this stuff sells. I do think that the bricks and the plates will sell, because I've had bricks and plates used in my store before, and I've got none of these so far, so it clearly shows that I sold all of them. So dark blue, actually let's start with blue. I'm just kind of going through the alphabetical order. So 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22. Put that on there. So we got blue. If I spent the whole day in here, my wife would probably kill me. How many hours a day do I work in my store? It varies. It's mostly in the evenings that I'm in here. If I don't count YouTube time, I would say maybe on average an hour a day. Not much more than that. Depends on the orders. But since I've got into this room, it's so much easier to pick the orders. Before it took me forever to pick orders. Now it's fairly efficient. But yeah, and I don't part stuff out all the time or add stuff. At the moment I'm trying to keep my inventory to around the same level. And some of the stuff that I want to part out is kind of stuck in the storage, and I have no appetite to try and find it. I'm planning on, at some point, my storage. I'm probably going to downsize the storage unit when you get all the stuff out from the garage coming back here. And when we got a newer, smaller unit, I'm just going to fully dedicate it to Lego and have proper racking. And because now it's all stocked in the boxes, I want to just take them out of the boxes. And that'll make it a lot easier then to see what I have. And then I've got some sets in there that I do want to take out to part out. But they're not on the priority list because I'm getting quite, my locations to add stuff is getting quite full now. So I may have about another 60 drawers, so I can have maybe another 100 new lots. And that's about it. Yeah, £5 per kilo. For me, it obviously depends on, you'd be very lucky to get £5 per kilo, but it depends on what's in there, right? If it's minifigures, you'll probably pay a bit more. Alright, so that's blue. Let's do dark blue. Got one dark blue. Oh, you lost one. I must say today I looked at, I'm just going to get this out. What's it called? The figure it out one, right? To try and identify, just out of curiosity, some minifigure heads. I could not find this guy at all. Could find a lot of angry guys with a beard, but not with that facial expression. So, I'm intrigued. So how long do you spend on your day then? All day, you said. Is this all you do? I've got a full-time job. Though I've got a holiday now this week, but this is my hobby. Didn't even check what the average price was. So I do this in the evenings. The one thing that my wife does help me with, and that she actually enjoys, is she likes to, when we get new Lego, like new Lego boxes, she doesn't mind sorting those out. And we use a lot of these plastic cups. She doesn't mind putting stuff into plastic cups and then brings it in here for me to add into the store. She enjoys that part, which is helpful. Have I got any more dark bluish grey? No. 3. Oh, you nearly sneaked in there, Mr. Minecraft. There's a printed. Yeah. Watch out, this one nearly snuck in there. Put this on the side. Put you in later. This is dark bluish grey. Hello from New York, Patrick. How are you? 3-4 hours a day. Wow. But I guess you, Nisa, you're mostly looking at used stuff, right? Or you're also looking at new a lot? Five. How's New York, Patrick? The one good thing about my job actually is that even after this whole fiasco of the pandemic ends, I'll probably be able to work from home quite a bit. Because now, interestingly, my previous job, I decided to leave them because this was over a year, nearly 2 years ago actually now. They decided to move their office to Reading, which for me is way too far. So they offered to me work from home. I'm like, I can't work from home all the time. I didn't have this space, which I now use as my office as well. Which was ironic, because I'm like, oh, I don't think working from home is something for me without having the dedicated space with the kids at home. And then I move, and then 6 months later, pandemic hits and roll at home. But yeah, I think going forward, I will be working from home still most of the time, and go in just as and when I need to. Cold today. Ooh. It was pretty chilly here in the UK as well today. Oh, that's another thing I did today. I took the dog for a walk. Yeah, it wasn't all lost. We're looking at green now. I think he heard me mention dog because I can hear him outside in the hallway. 3, 6, 9 green ones. But yeah, I'm very pleased now that I have this room, although it's not the biggest. It kind of serves a purpose. And I mentioned yesterday we do have 140,000 bricks in this room. You can just imagine we started when we did this Bricklink store. We operated out of cardboard boxes and just everything in poly bags, and it was just a nightmare. And I think it drove my wife a bit insane because I had all that in the living room. And yeah, she's a saint really. So yeah, then we had this garage conversion. Well, it's half the garage converted into this office kind of Lego room for Bricklink. So I'm out of the way. Got to add those now. This is 9. Oh, losing track. How much were these? These weren't much. Oh, 4 pence. Wow, that's a lot of Lego. £4,000. That's heavy. We'll get round to it. That's a ton of Lego to sort out. I don't envy you. All I had to do was like just go through this bag. Oh, this is the stuff I have to do, and I'm already dreading that. I can't imagine what 4,000 pounds of Lego looks like. Must be like a whole room mountain full, right? Or I guess tons of boxes. It's a heavy load, that is. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14, 16, 18, 20, light bluish grey. Light bluish grey, as we know, will sell quite well. Do any marks? Let's have a look. Or is that just a bit of residue? Looks good. That's 20 of them. Let's add those. Light bluish grey. Isn't it annoying that Bricklink is owned by Lego now, and they use the name light bluish grey? You go onto the Lego website and they use medium stone grey. And ironically, Brick Owl, which are not part of Lego, use medium stone grey and not light bluish grey. You would have thought that Lego would kind of like merge the two together, since they own both. They own both Bricklink and Lego, obviously, but not Brick Owl. 6 pence. So that was 20 of those, right? Sorry if I talk to myself. I do that a lot when I do this. Yeah, Lego is relaxing, right? So this is my hobby, and it kind of like, you know, this selling of Lego kind of helps me buy sets as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the space at the moment to build lots of Lego. But one thing I am doing is I'm buying, you know, at one point we will buy a house that's bigger than this one, or the kids will move out or whatever. I have aspirations at one point to build like a Lego city. So I am buying Lego sets now with the view of in the future I will get to build them, but I'm buying them now because I don't want to buy them when they're retired and then they're saying, oh, I have to pay double or triple the price for it. Yeah, I think it was back in 2019 that Lego part, and so the interesting thing that I found now is that the Lego IDs that were rejected, they now have this program going on, Bricklink Development Program I think it's called, for 2021, where lots of rejected sets have kind of like a second chance, and it's kind of going to be a crowdfunding exercise for some of the sets that you want to make appear, and some of them are pretty good. I made a video on it, like there's 13 sets that could potentially make it, but it will all depend on the submissions and how popular they are, but I do think there are going to be some exclusive sets, so it'll be interesting to see how they brand them as Lego, or you know, Lego Bricklink, or I'm intrigued to see how that will work out. Got some lime bricks here. So that's probably the next color in the alphabet. So yeah, Lego do own Bricklink. And I think when it first happened, there was quite a bit of commotion. They're like, oh, what's going to happen now? Must be a very useful tool for them to get data. See in the secondary market. How many bedrooms do I have? I've got 3 bedrooms. Well, we're not considering this a bedroom. I guess nowadays probably could be a bedroom as well. You could fit a bed in here, I guess. Got 3 bedrooms. And unfortunately our loft space is not high enough. I'd love to be able to like extend in the loft and then just use that as a thing, but it's not high enough to get an extension up there. But one day, just keep paying off the mortgage. It's a key thing. I don't want to store lots of stuff in the loft at the moment, because it sometimes gets damp in there, and that's not the place to store Lego when it gets damp. So that's why I've got an external storage unit as well, because that's nice and dry. 8, 10, 14, 16, 18, 19. So those were red, weren't they? No, DJ the Lego Man in Northern Ireland. No, I do not. I guess I could put a link in. It's the same name as my channel, my Bricklink store. I'm not using this this channel really to, you know, tout about my Bricklink store. I just generally talk about Lego in general, but I have the same name for my store as the channel, so it's easy. So I didn't check what the value is for the reds. I'm still on lime. The thing I think I like the most about Bricklink store, having one, is the fact that it gives me an excuse to go and buy Lego. I think for me that's I think I'm a bit addicted to buying Lego, to be honest. Well, these are, I'm still on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me just go back to lime. Did I add those? Did I add those? Because I'm could be in a big trouble here. I did add those. Change the color, otherwise I need. Wasn't paying attention. Used. Add. Yeah, the loft can get hotter too in summer though. UK doesn't get too hot. Not very often. It's more about the damp you have to worry about than the heat. I do worry about the heat in this room in the summer. But I've got a little portable air conditioning unit that I can put in here, which will be good. Right, reddish brown next. No Minecraft ones. Wow, that sounds amazing. I'll have to check it out. DJ Lego, the Lego Man in Northern Ireland. It's remarkable what people with disabilities sometimes can do, right? Their determination is on another level. Whereas I find there's lots of people who are determined to do sweet FA. Boom, 5 of those. Let's add them as well. Definitely have to check that out. Sounds amazing. I'm bringing my phone in here. Oh yes, playing music. Yeah. Those 5. 0.03. There's only 3 pence for those. Cheap as chips. Yeah, I do like to check other YouTube channels out when I got some time. I think this is medium nougat. The nougat colors always throw me out. I'll have to find a bit with nougat. Let's find a piece that's nougat. Medium nougat. Medium. I think this is medium nougat. Bright color. I must have medium nougat. I do. Show me something. I have medium nougat. Not on there. 438. That's right behind the camera. I'm not going to take that. 299. 299. 299 is here. Yeah, it's the same color. It's the one color that always throws me off. Those and lavender. Yeah, it's a good addiction but expensive, I agree. Although I love bargain hunting, right? I always love finding a good deal, and that's why I do my Friday Lego deals videos. I guess it must be in the nature because in my full-time job I'm a procurement manager, so I always want to make sure that either I negotiate a good deal or kind of find good suppliers that I can develop and shape them the way I want it. Didn't even check what the price was. 5 pence. So I think it's kind of like instilled in me. And before this, I kind of also did. I've got passion for travel and flying as well. I had like a website as well to kind of highlight travel deals. That was more of a fun thing. Didn't make any money. But maybe I'll bring that back one day as a YouTube channel in a similar concept to stuff I'm doing here. Talk about Lego deals, and maybe I'll do travel deals on YouTube. Who knows? But right now is not the time to talk about travel because I don't think anyone's going to be booked. Well, I think optimistic people might start to book soon. I, for one, have decided not to travel again this year. It's not worth it. 2022 it will be. 6, 9, 12, 15. 17 of these. 17. And they are. So you're in New York, or you're upstate, Patrick? I do love New York. I've got a friend who lives in New Jersey. He's actually a neurosurgeon in New York. Alright, we're getting close to the end of this. Well, at least of these 2x2s. Should get easier the other ones because I haven't got that many. What's the next called? These. Are these the same ones? I think. I find it intriguing, right? When you see the trans color, you see through it, looks completely different, but it's essentially the same brick. Let's see, trans dark blue. This must be trans dark blue. Trans dark blue. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Out of ideas what to custom build. Now, one thing I'd love to be able to build, and I just know how to do, is like it's like a disc shape, a dome, like not like the UFOs almost. It's not like I'm looking to build a UFO, but like that kind of shape, like the rounded shape. I have no idea how to do it, but also like round that way, but then also, I don't know how to explain it. That's like what I would love to be able to build. Used. Eastern of Long Island. I've been to Long Island. Crazy night. Quite a few years ago. Whites. How many whites we got? 2, 5, 8, 10, 13, 16, 18. Yeah, it's I don't know how to build it. That's the main thing, and it's the sort of thing I would like to do, but I'm not looking to build a UFO, but it's kind of that shape that I'm looking to build. It intrigues me. Whenever I see some ideas, it's like the round kind of structures intrigue me, right? So everybody knows how to build round, but it's then rounded and curved as well. I like to do that. 4 pence. What, how many there are? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18. Let's add them first, so now plus 18. Long Island iced teas. Oh, I love a Long Island tea. Got a funny story about those. When I proposed to my wife, I had quite a few of those. That wasn't the consequence of it. That was the build up to it. It's like we're on holiday in California. It's over 11 years ago now. So there were 18 of these, right? And I knew I had to do it. The last day of the holiday I had to propose. That's what I wanted to do, because we had a friend come in. And we'd been by the pool drinking all day. And I was drinking Long Island iced teas. So my wife even asked, "Are you sure?" Because I know you had quite a few drinks. I'm like, "Yes, I'm sure." Worst hangover of my life the next day. I don't really get hangovers. But I do like a Long Island iced tea. But maybe 6 was a bit too many, followed by a bottle of champagne. 18 yellows as well. $204 bricks so far in here. But it'll be a lot easier to find bricks than when I get an order than some other stuff. 18 yellows. So, do you have I presume you've got a Bricklink stored in Patrick in the US? If you've got £4,000 of Lego. Assume that's not just to sat there for fun. Or maybe you're part of the Master Builders USA. That program here, Master Builders USA, is actually coming to the UK here on Tuesday. It's starting, so my son's already highlighted it. We have to watch it, Dad. I'm sure we will, but you'll be in bed because it's too late for you. You'll be recording it. You watch it the next day. Alright, I think that's all those bricks added. Let me get a drink. Just checking a few things out. Alright. Maybe I'll do some easy ones now just to clear some cups. That should be straightforward. Oh, you just yard says on Facebook. Okay, fair enough. These are 2x8s. I don't know why I was staring at them for so long, because it's quite obvious what they are. It's just a bit of a daydream, I guess. 2x8, white and light bluish grey. I need to check if I have these in inventory. Doubt it, but this is 3007. 007. Just make sure I go back to used. Hi Yak, how are you doing? We're just adding used bricks actually to the store now, so I only got used tan, which is good, so I'll leave those in there because they're not the same ones as this. 3007. Light bluish grey first. Oh yeah, kind of nice, nice and relaxing when you come out. Yeah, here in the UK, apparently construction is booming as well. Come on, why is this taking so long? Yeah, if you buy lots of, if you got that much Lego, Patrick, starting a store probably, especially if you're sorting it as well, it will take a while to do it and get familiar with all the numbers. But yeah, it can be very lucrative, especially the used bricks. Especially if you get from like yard sales, you know, people that don't know the value of stuff. You know, this lot that I'm doing here, this is like the third bag. I bought everything, it was about 10 kilos, so about 20 pounds worth of Lego. And there's something like 55 pounds or something that I paid for it all. If all of the elements were to sell, which I know they won't, but you know, it's definitely a multiple you will get of that. One of these. Make sure I don't list it at, because I've got this new as well. I don't want to list it at a used brick at a higher price than the new brick. So worth checking that out as well. There you go, go in there as well, and the white one. Yeah, these are all washed as well. So these are in. You know, a mesh bag. This was used to wash, because yeah, you never know the condition you get stuff in, right? And I think the biggest pain is sorting out for all the non-Lego bits as well. That's a nightmare, all that mega block nonsense. And then here in the UK we got this store called Wilkinson's. They've also got their own brand of bricks, which are an absolute dog's dinner. But they do appear as well in these things. But yeah, there's a market for them, but you don't want to be caught selling those on Bricklink. So that's why you have to go through it all, and takes a lot of time. Car boot starting down there next week. Yeah, I've not been to one for a while. I'm just looking forward to going to the Lego store tomorrow. That's where I'll be. Depends what you like to buy, right? I guess you're looking to build, right? Choco, rather than invest. I guess if you're looking to build, you just gotta buy what you think is you enjoy the most. If it's for building, I think the Captain America will be quite a quick build, right? Because it's quite a small set. 4.16 for a white one. Boom, boom, boom. What time is it? 9:45. So that was a 2x8 scone. Let's do 2x6. I suspect I have these already. Again, what type of brick is this? Let's do the corners. Yeah, those tunnels, Mick, I did buy them a long time ago in Sainsbury's. Well, a long time ago, about a year ago, I guess, when I started this, and they did quite well for me because I bought them, I think, at 20% discount. Okay, I might just have to have a 2-minute break because I know my wife is going to go up to bed, but I'll be back in a second. And I might need to let the dog in as well. So I've only got reddish brown, which I don't here have in stock, which is good. But yeah. There's a few speed champions that are going to be coming out. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Just gotta say goodnight to the wife.